Hi, I'm Anne Griffin, and I'm delighted to be here to read you an excerpt from my debut novel, When All Is Said. When you were small, no more than 4, I came in late one evening. The kitchen was empty, spick and span, as it always was, straight after the dinner. I knew Sadie would have been elbow deep in soapy water, scrubbing the kitchen back to order not an hour before. My plate lay set at the table. As I lifted the saucepan lid off my dinner and stuck it in the aga, I could hear your voices from down the hall. I sat to the Meath Chronicle, perusing the market news. Try as I might not to let it, the laughter got the better of me in the end, and I left the paper down and headed in your direction. The bathroom door was open, and as I passed, I could see the bath still quarter full with a couple of surviving suds and a yellow duck floating amongst them. I held back in the hallway, peering in at the pair of you next door in your bedroom. "Kevin, I love you. Your mammy loves you," Sadie said, marking every word with a kiss to your tummy as you lay on the ground being dried. "She loves every bone of you. Do you know that?" "Mm-hmm," you replied, happily watching puffs of white rise from the Johnson's baby powder container every time you pressed its middle. "And does Kevin love Kevin?" Puff upon puff of whiteness filled the air. "Does Kevin love Kevin?" I repeated in my head. You didn't reply. Instead, you turned the talcum powder upside down, shaking it vigorously onto your tummy and the floor. "Because if you love this wee boy," she continued, dispersing the powder all over you, "and are always kind to him, and always try to understand him, then I think he will be the happiest little man in the whole wide world." She used the corner of the bath towel to rub the white smatterings from the carpet. "Will you do that? Will you love Kevin for me? Will you rascal?" she asked, administering another tickle that let loose more squeals of laughter. I never disturbed you, but made my way into our darkened bedroom and sat on the side of the bed, looking out at the silhouette of our trees and the hills against the night sky, brightened by one of the biggest moons I'd ever seen. It was too much even for me, a man of 43, to try to comprehend what Sadie had said, let alone a child of 4. Loving yourself, the very thought. I reached for the bedside lamp, fumbling to find the switch under the shade. I pulled the curtains closed and stood looking at the brown flowers with their orange centres, one after another, row upon row. My finger rose to follow the pattern of the petals, my blackened nail, and layers of hardened skin that had no hope of feeling the fibre circled it anyway. "Oh, you're home," Sadie said from the door behind me. "Thought I'd change out of these," I said, my fingers pulling away from the flowers, pretending at taking off my jumper. "A first for everything, I suppose. I left the dinner for you." "I saw that. This man's off to bed." Her head nodded in the direction of your room. "Are you coming in to say goodnight?" "I'll be in now." How many times did Sadie talk to you that way, I wonder? And is that why you are the man you are, so sure and happy in your life?